Right. Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? I need to get the link for this. So there's no TikTok live today, which I'm excited for because it means I won't get copy. Oh shit, I can't. I'll get copyrighted on here, won't I? Bollocks. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Arian? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? What do you think today? What do you think Price is gonna do today? I think that. So my. Wait, let me just fucking close this window. Holy shit. So, my plan of action for today is very simple. So, I'm up. What am I up? I'm up 4R on the week. Okay, so I've had 2 winning trades of 2R. Okay, so what I want to be doing here is I want to be very careful. I want to manage my risk very well. So, to me, the most obvious thing is lower, right? But I'm also very I'm also very cautious that we have left Asia, right? Relative equal highs on Asia. What's up, Cabs? We've left relative equal highs on Asia. So there is the SMT, right? With YM phones take the Tuesday low, right? So what's up, Oscar? So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. Wait, there you go. Oh wait, I'm just adding you as a mod, Oscar. There you go. I think we move lower 930 manipulation to liquidate London high. Yeah, that's my only concern, right? Even though on the daily I'm bearish, right? The only concern I do have, and the reason I'm bearish is because we've got the S&T at the highs and we're moving from an internal range liquidity pool, right? So the only thing I am cautious about though is the structure, because in theory we should be seeing what here? We should be seeing a market maker sell model, which we're kind of getting. It's not the cleanest, but I'm just a bit more worried about the Asia highs on ES. They're relative equals now. What's up with you? What's up? But yeah, like if you look at this here on ES, you see these relative equal highs. Price normally likes to target relative equal highs, especially if they're if previous session high. So that's the first thing that I want to be a bit cautious of, because if price does manipulate lower, then I can equally target higher. How come you're not on TikTok? I got banned on TikTok until the 28th. So I got banned until... Well, I got 2 days left. I got banned because I called my MacBook a retard. Because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So yeah. So what my plan is here with gold, I want lower but the same thing still stands. I would like if we tagged into this 4-hour gap at 10 a.m. on any of the assets. I'm not going to lie, even though I'm looking at RB and oil and everything like that, I like higher. See these relative equal highs as a draw. But equally, I don't really want to take it. I can get a lot more opportunities on gold and NQ. Like, to me, this seems a bit sus. You know, when we just expand, like, from like where we opened, like, look, if we look here, we've been doing all day is expanding. Similar thing with NQ, right? And ES. All we've been doing since open is really just going down lower. Yeah, it was Klim. So I'm just gonna be a bit cautious. I've made a note of these relative equal highs. If I see price manipulate and give a V shape, then maybe I'll take a stab on like an eval. But like I said, I'm gonna be very cautious today about protecting my fundeds more than my evals. So that's my plan of action for today. I want to wait until obviously equities open. I just want to check if there's news. I have a feeling there was news today. There is. So it's already been 8:30. So that basically means that 9:30 will be my I need to execute after that. So if we look at where price is or what it done at 8:30, it went down lower. It's just there's a lot of upside targets I can see at the moment. So as always, I'm not going to be because I'm not so eager to take a trade. I'll be a lot more cautious when in the 1 hour to 4 hour, etc. Like, to me, it looks like gold or silver or even XAU GBP wants to draw into this 4 hour gap. Even though we have inversed this 4 hour gap here, so I can look for an internal to external move at 10 a.m. Oil. Yeah, I just don't. These all look like we could just rip down there, you know. But nevertheless, we will see what it all. I just want to be very cautious about those relative equal highs. So we'll have to see. I'm going to sit on gold for now. I don't really want to touch gold unless it does tag that 4 hour gap. Like, I don't really fancy that. Like, I would need some of these highs swept, obviously, to form a relevant SMT for me. So on gold, you can just set an alert there or just watch it. So like, I'm just going to set an alert. Right. And then, yeah, indices, I want to see where open manipulates. That's what my plan of action will be today. I think, how's everyone doing in the week? Is everyone up or what? This is my last day of trading this week. Really. Like, if I take anything tomorrow, it will be low risk because I'll be from the phone. Up. Nice. It's huge. Like, you have to understand, like, when you're up on the week, you know, that's a lot better than, you need to think more like long term. Like, as long as you're making more than 12 to 13% per year, you're already doing better than most people, and you're even going to be starting to do better than the S&P 500. So anything above that, you know, like, that's huge. Like, my goal each year return wise varies between 30 to 40%. And that's low. Like, 9 times out of 10, that's just, I get more. But that's just, like, bare minimum. Because that way I know I'm doubling what the S&P 500 is doing. And that's the baseline. Was in 2% drawdown. Nice, man. That's huge. That's why you manage your risk. Nice work. But like, what have we got on the 4 hour? Fuck, man. There is an SMT at so the SMTs with this low here. Obviously, you can see which asset is the weaker one. There was a lovely little 30-minute to M3 short this morning on YM, which I did miss. I'm ashamed to say, but hey ho, there was something here as well. I think I just want to check that. So you had this here. YM set that high inside of a fair value gap. What did we do? Oh fuck that! That would have been a shit place to get an entry. So what about on YM? Same correlated high, swept the high into a 1 hour fair value gap, right? As you can see on YM. So YM would be the stronger asset. So this for me would be an A setup, and then it gave the kiss of an order block. Just like that. Short term high swept, SMT at the highs, target 2R. So you can still, a lot of people get confused with SMT and think, oh, you can't trade the stronger asset in a bearish scenario, but you can, equally. If price wants to go somewhere, it doesn't give a shit about which asset's making higher highs or higher lows. So like today, I'm gonna be like what I was saying is because we have got these relative equal highs, it's just gonna be a New York AM reversal, and if that's the case, I do have the bullish framework, right? But I just want to be more cautious. My best case scenario is we have shorts. That's my best case scenario. Ariane, how are you doing this week? Are you up? Are you down? Break even? I swear to God, man, does this house ever have heating on? What did Russell want to do in the end? Russell's, it's just like the only thing I've got right is man, it's just all these wicks, they throw me off. I'll keep an eye on Russell. Silver Daily, be very clear. Yeah, I know. I love shorts. I like the shorts a lot. If we can get this 4 hour retracement, like the day, like even like this is literally the model on a daily perspective. So the same with gold, right? So I could go down to the 1 hour and I could look for a market maker sell model now, and I would be in if I was going to take this. If I was going to take a swing position, you're getting off this order block here, or you can get on any of these inverses. But yeah, I mean, 1 hour looks fresh. It looks clean. So I'm just going to wait for that tag. It'll sweep out the highs, hopefully form some kind of SMT. But my main point, my main plan today is to conserve the fundeds. If there's a really good setup, I'll take it on the fundeds, of course. But to conserve the fundeds and to get this lucid eval past. But I'll specify if I decided if it's a funded trade or an eval. Yeah, for real. It is green. That's what I'm saying. We just need to wait. This is what trading is, sadly. Unless, like, I trade a lot higher time frame. How much do you risk on evals? Yesterday it varies really. Like, it's normally from like the 500 to 700 range per trade. Because so that normally results into like one mini, two minis, whatever. And obviously, I would never ever trade minis on a 50k funded. So that's always micros on the funded. So typically, what I do is I'll do 1% on evals, and then I'll do 0.5% or whatever half is that you're risking on evals on the fundeds. So 250 risk for me on fundeds, or 250 300, and then 500 600 risk on evals. So like yesterday, I think it made me like 1.2, 1. I think it was something like that. But the goal for me, right? The goal for me is never to, have the risk like 1.5% on a funded and just try and like get a payout. The goal for me is consistency and longevity, right? If I can be consistent and allow my edge to play out over a long period of time, which I know it does, then all I need to do is just manage the risk and control my emotions and just keep showing up. Like, there's no need for me to try and to me it's more impressive to show consistent payouts rather than have one or two payouts going for the full amount and then blowing the accounts, and then you have to start from scratch from like page one, which makes no sense to me. But everyone's gonna be different. So yeah, set your alerts at all these 4-hour gap tags. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Because I do not want to touch this until it tags that 4-hour gap. That's the kind of patience I'm going to be playing with today. Like, even though it's going to take this here, which I'm completely fine with. If price wants to take this high, right, and sweep this external, create some form of SMT, so be it. I missed the trade. But even though the gold kill zones are completely different to indices, I still don't. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, sorry. Even though my sorry, someone added me in the chat saying my journaling video was amazing, or was fire. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, sorry. Even though it's a gold kill zone, will start earlier than indices. So indices for me starts at 9:30. I will never ever take an indices trade before 9:30. With oil, it starts at 9 a.m. Right. So oil's at 9, and then with gold, it starts typically for me between 8 and 8:30. So you could already be trading gold right now. But it's very rare that I will take a gold trade before like 9:30, just due to the fact that I'm not normally at the charts then. Like, I don't really care what price action does. But this is what, like, this is the like, yeah, winning trades is good and all, but this is the type of stuff that you don't see on like social media. Like, imagine like I sit here and analyze these candlesticks and wait. That's literally what I do. That is my sole job. So let's see what we get today. Everyone, if you're in the Discord as well, in the Discord community, Oscar's now he's given me an analysis for us. Has any of you ever heard of GXT or anything like that? So he trades very similar to me, using SMT and everything like that. So you should definitely check it out. He's got like his own section now where he'll post his trades and what he's looking for in a day. Just to give you all a bit of a variety, if any of you know what it is. Do you think ES is more the bullish pair? No. If you were looking for longs, has failed through that low as well, to be fair. If you're looking for longs, the more bullish assets would be ES and YM. NQ's weaker, judging by the SMT. You can even look at the structure and see if it's telling you the same. Yeah, I think ES and YM. YM is the strongest. ES will get dragged up by YM because it's always in the middle. And then NQ will try and bring down lower. That's why ES is always in the middle of my screen, because it represents what the indices do, what the triad does. NQ and YM got a mind of their own. They're normally doing the opposite. ES will always try and be in the middle. Like, look at this 4-hour candle. This represents a 4-hour candle. You can even just see which one strongest, right? Middle, weakest. So in that scenario, then you would want to obviously short. You wouldn't. No, sorry. In that scenario, you obviously wouldn't want to long NQ. But like, this is also a bit of a cause for concern here. We left these relative equal lows. That's not pre-stay low. Right, we've left them now, which to me is better because we might want to see an open, go up, manipulate higher, and then get the distribution lower. If price manages to come all the way back up here to these relative equal highs, right, from Asia, right, then I'm just going to assume that the long is going to be the play, and then I'll look to trade a continuation. That will be the plan. I just also don't trust oil with what's going on. I don't trust a lot of things, to be fair. So what I'm gonna turn on my notification. I recommend you all do this as well. Every single trading session, I turn on Walter Bloomberg notifications. So, because that basically whenever Trump's yapping about, I can see it. I get notifications. So like yesterday during our training session, I had like 50 notifications just from what Trump was saying because he was live. But let me see if he is actually live on YouTube. He's been live on YouTube, or not on YouTube, but he's been live speaking every single day so far. Yeah, he's live again. Fucking hell, man. He's doing a speech. What's up, Mohammed? How you doing, man? Mohammed, how you doing this week? How are you doing this week? I just can't be asked for this all the time. Like, Trump's always yapping away. Down this week? By a lot or what? That's not much. How many trades did you take again? 2. Nothing. Let's see what we get. I'm thinking higher than lower to these relative equal lows in this sell side. Look for ES shorts down to that draw. Thoughts on gold and silver? I want lower. I want price to gravitate towards this 4-hour gap. I won't touch it until we tag that 4-hour fair value gap. This, if you're ever wondering what my bias is, by the way, guys, it will always tell, because this, you see these little banners up here, these bookmarks, these flags. This will always represent what my bias is. So, obviously, red is short, right, and then you'll have purple is undecided, and then green is obviously longs. For CL, I just don't really. For CL, I'd probably go purple. Even though I want longs, I don't trust this. What's up, lover? I think gold S&T long to the fair value gap. I'm not longing until I can't. I'm not longing. I'm not trading the retracement to this. I'll wait for price to take that and then go. I've got no interest in doing it like that. By all means, you can try and scalp it if that's your draw, but to me anyway, I'd rather just sit and wait. We have got a 4-hour inverse fair value gap here as well. Bollocks. So like here, even on the 1 hour, there's not really anything like POI wise I can use here. There's no fair value gap. The only high we've got is this external, which is a bit shitty. That's literally it. 4 hour. Maybe wait until 10 a.m. That'll be a decent move. Wait until 10 a.m. See if we confirm this 4-hour fair value gap. If we obviously don't get a chance to create a 4-hour fair value gap, then my assumption is that we're going to hold this S&T at the lows, and then we're going to be able to trade back higher towards the Asia relative equal highs. That'll be that's what I'm interested in at the moment. Does that make sense to everyone? I played golf today. I done absolute shit. I think the problem is with golf, right, is that just because I've got so much more time on my hands, I just wanted to do something, and that's what I see everyone do. Fucking did play golf, and I regretted it because it was just a waste of my fucking time. Holy shit, we've got 111 subs on YouTube now. I'm thinking today. So you see, you got this here as well. This has already been mitigated though. If I was to trade off of a already used fair value gap, personally, what I would do is I would need to see some kind of like clear V shape. I try and steer away from trading off used fair value gaps. Like you have got this external here as well, so that can kind of count. So let's see. Discord was so bugged yesterday, it kicked me off the back to... Yeah, Discord was acting up last night, so weird. It was actually horrible. Like, I literally couldn't even share my screen anymore. But hey ho. I'm going to start doing giveaways on YouTube as well, and I'm not going to do them on... I'm just going to exclude TikTok. That's my plan. So... I'm going to do, like, what accounts would you like to give away? Like, Apexes? I think I'm doing like one Apex a stream. So that'll be free a week. Maybe, I'll see. But the problem is that there's, like, I'm grateful for all the 6 that are in here, but... If I just give away free each week, if I do that for like a month, 90%, you're just all going to keep winning the same accounts. You're just gonna like end the month just like fully funded. Yeah, what's up, EO? Yeah, EO, I got banned on TikTok. In case you're wondering, if you couldn't tell, I got banned. EO, what do you want today? I just watched your story. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, I want higher, higher. I basically want higher on everything, higher than lower. Money and what do you mean, EO? But yeah, like I said, we have got Trump live speaking right now. So, like I said, wait for this 4 hour gap tag, analyse, see if we get any SMT. If there's no SMT, then I'll leave it. I can maybe look to the 1 hour, see if we create any SMT at these highs, but I'm not too fast. Like this is here as well. Price will also like to draw to flat body highs. This is a flat body high. There is no wick. You think he activates his kill zone? Yeah, I reckon. I just can't wait to get be in a trade and just like I'll get alerted to shit about it. 90%. To be fair, there's like an 80% chance I will not trade my fundeds today. If I take 2 wins on my fundeds, it's very rare I will take another one. Regardless, because there's like 4 on a week is ridiculous. I mean, we're probably going to move 200 points and dump 200. Imagine, do you know what's crazy? Yesterday, I used to trade TP or stop loss only, no break even. So I don't know how, like, I would have actually come back to a stop loss yesterday, which is crazy. Right, so now, so there's been a notification about, oh man, what is this guy always on? Warfuels, Pacific East Coast. It's just shit, man. But to be fair, if you've managed to make money this week, then imagine what you'd be like in like quarter two, etc. Quarter two's always been better. So you see how right now we've got this on oil. There's SMT here inside of a 1 hour fair value gap. I think personally we're going to come down lower. How do you know Trump's live again? Just search up on YouTube. Just search up Trump live on YouTube. And he's literally, I've done it every single week, and he's been saying some. So I think he's doing a speech today, or some bollocks. Right. Gold went to that gap, then lower. Indices I can't fucking touch because we've got no POI. We've got nothing I can actually do here. Like there's a 30-minute external. There's not even in the SMT, is there? There is SMT like this, but you've got to have some kind of balls to trade before or trade just before open off of a 30-minute level inside of loads of chop. So, oh, hello. So my plan is, right, this is all our buy side. Okay. So what I want price to do is open, manipulate higher, then go lower. If open drops lower, then 9 times out of 10, and if open drops lower, takes out these relative equal lows, these sell side, then we'll probably go back higher. I would not be shocked. What's up, Gabriel? So I would want one of the correlated assets like this. Gabriel just got another payout as well, which is cold. Gabriel, send at me when you get your payout. Let me know, and I'll put it on my story, or just at me on your Instagram story. I'll repost it. So yeah, let's see if we get this. Where we create SMT. Why do I look so pale, man? What the fuck? Yeah, what's up, Peter? What's up, Peter? How you doing today? 5th break even in 2 weeks and more. Yeah, you're stuck in break even jail. You know that. You are stuck in break even jail. I'm doing well. It's gonna be. I want higher than lower. Same on NQ. Same on gold. Just these relative equal lows here in ES look fucking amazing. That is crazy though. But you're going break even in a similar time to me though. Maybe price is tipping its hand to you. You can do one or two things. If you're getting break even lows, just start taking some partials. Because if it's becoming a regular pattern, then you need to react to what the market's doing. So you got this at the moment inside the 4-hour gap. Right, here we go. So you see how Dow is the stronger one, like I said. So I want higher than lower. The gold's done jack shit. Oil's holding this SMT with RB being the stronger one. Alright. As you can see, breaker up here, inverse already gap there. Fuck, man, I don't want that. I do not want NQ to start dropping, and I do not want ES to take these. Do not take them. That's too early. Partial on evals feel weird to me. Yeah, I mean, you just have to ask yourself, like, it depends what you're risking as well. Like, if you just over risk, like, how much are you risking on partials? Look at YM, man. Shit. So like this, I just don't. It doesn't sit right with me to long while these relative equal lows are there. That's my problem. And now we're gonna have SMT. Obviously, YM's just fucking going for it. See, like this is what's stopping me here. Price is only ever doing one of two things: sweeping out old highs and old lows and rebalancing imbalances. Once you understand that, you just need to work out which imbalances and which highs and lows are valid. And that's why I use the SMT. If ES can pull higher and tap into that fair value gap, we get a lovely PA data. Yeah, I like that. I want to see if we get this high swept. I can't. I'll be sitting on my hands unless that happens. Look how strong RB is compared to CL. Holy fuck. I just personally can't trade RB in these conditions. I'd have to see CL. I don't think I've ever traded RB in my life. Similar story with silver. I don't think I've ever traded silver in my life. I just use it for SMT. That's what I'm watching. This is a Thursday, right? If you just look at this, right, this is a Thursday, and look how close the weekly open is already. We actually haven't done shit. Fuck, man. Generally, you're not doing fucking shit anymore. RB to the moon. So you'd have no breaker at the moment. Look at oil. Do you know what I'd want to see? If we get a counter closure above this, if you want to be more conservative, get a counter closure above this. Obviously, the highs are there. But I need to see more price action. Like, even if we created some 4-hour SMT at this high, I would love that. Because that means that I can also use the 4-hour inverse value gap. I just don't have any SMT at the moment. This is on gold. Got that at the moment here. Surely one of these is going to tag this. Yo. I'm kind of pissed. I woke up so late to do London. London was a clear sell today. Failure to close over this order block. Fucking hell, man. Are we doing shit or not today? Are we just gonna fucking... Yeah, it actually is, I swear down. Iran lays out terms, warns of US deception. Fuck, man. I just want this highs to get swept on any of the assets and leave the ES relative equal lows. That's really what I want. That's what I want. Wait until 10. I fucking... It's just long, innit? Create this. Okay, well, this is not going to plan. There is this. I doubt there'll even be an entry. There was an entry. So you'd have this at the moment. I don't really fuck with trading the 3 minute. So this is a valid order block. So we can watch this as soon as there's nothing else to watch. There's SMT here, second stage. So you'll be trading like this. If I took a 3 minute, this is what my position would look like. I've also got a flat body high on the 3 minute. But personally, I would rather see this high get swept on YM, then we can look to frame the SMT. But we can watch it. I'm not in this. Because you see, this is our draw here, these relative equal lows. So we've got a draw, we've got our entry function. What's up, Nassim? We've got our second stage SMT. I just personally don't want to take this yet because I have a gut feeling that YM is going to take this 1 hour sell side, 1 hour buy side. Yeah, for real. I'm going to have to go back to supply and demand trading. So what's interesting is, right, if you traded the way I trade mechanically, this ticks all the boxes. But if you take into consideration everything that price is doing and how price moves, to me, YM must take this high, create some 1 hour SMT. If we're going to get anything. SMT here now. So you'd go back to entry, but you see what I mean? Like, No. Did you not listen to a word I said? I did. I'm not taking this. YM has actually been only somewhat normal. Yeah, for real. 4 hour candles flipping. Did anyone here take this? No, it's all good. Did anyone take this? Yay or nay? But that's just being. This is literally just using common sense, right? Why would I try and take this short when I can see that YM wants to take that high? Fuck, man. Look at YM. Now you got this. See what I mean? So now, naturally, ES and NQ would be weaker. So I'll delete these for now. I wouldn't get my hopes up. Fuck, that's a very bullish. This is very bullish now. The way we're moving, the way this 4 hour candles flipped. Four-hour open low, high close. SMT at the lows. Yeah, for real. This is the problem. Now, if I was going to short here, it could be suicide. You got a 15-minute breaker there. What I'm basically anticipating is this is now looking like a 4 hour open low, high close. So the next candle should be a continuation. Like, you see what I mean? So you'd want to take ES off this here. Gold's just taken that 4 hour gap. It hasn't. Why is it just pinged off? It hasn't taken it. What the fuck? I'm assuming. I just don't like longing when we've got this relative equal lows. But then, like, equally, we have got these relative equal highs price might want to draw to. I'll take this a bit lighter today. I need to see how many contracts I need to do. This is if we get a retracement as well. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh shit. We're flipping and I'm not in. Right, we're calm. Like that. Still haven't taken Asia. I'm not in this yet. I need the retracement, which we don't look like we're fucking gonna get. Holy fuck. So now I'm paying attention to trading this. Fuck my life. We've been left. I'm looking at NQ breaker as well, by the way, in case I miss it. Order block's been left. We never got the order block tag. We got a change in state of the series of candles. I'm gonna call that the Oscar entry. We got the Oscar entry, which is also a breaker block. I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for the 15. So either NQ or ES. I'd prefer ES. Like, look how close this fucker came. There was a little M5, but I don't really like my breakers like that. I can't remember how many fucking contracts I was gonna do. Five. Let's see what happens here. So what I'm doing here is, obviously I prefer shorts, but I'm reacting that we've got rate of equal lows and rate of equal highs. I'm basically reacting to what the 4 hour is doing. I'm going to assume this could be a candle 2, 4 hour candle closure. And I'd love for NQ to invalidate the chance of creating a 4 hour fair value gap. So now I just need to wait for a fucking entry. You're in long already? So what I'm anticipating is this going to be a 4 hour open, low, high close for the 6 a.m. and then the 10 a.m. will open up, and it should come down a bit lower, tag me in, form the wick of the 10 a.m. for an open, low, high close, and then we try the continuation back up to Asia. So YM's just taking those Asia highs. This is fucking dog shit. So we're waiting for this. Or NQ. So I want my entry to be in the wick, the open. I want my entry to be in the low of the new 4 hour open. But is it looking promising? No. NQ's so weak, and ES has got the amazing draw. But I just don't like how far we're going. See, we're gravitating to those 4 hour gaps. What did oil do? Yeah, fuck you, oil. I'm actually going to close oil. Well, this throws a bit of a spanner in my works. See, there was a 5 minute breaker in this leg here, which is also a unicorn. YM was already strong. I said this earlier, and ES will be in the middle. You can even just tell it by the 4 hour. So if I was going to take anything, NQ would already be reduced risk because it's the weaker one. This fucker. Imagine you caught, and we got this as well, which I love. Second stage SM2. See, everything to me is just pointing at NQ as the weaker one. Three-minute breaker block. Like, the validation for me would be if we take these highs before giving an entry. That would be nothing else I can take on indices. Probably these fucking candles are doing my head in. Yo, what's up, Dom? I just prefer fucking... So, we have got a 5-minute breaker block there. On a wait. I'm waiting. I want to see 15 minute. I'm waiting. Oh, fucking hell. NQ's so weak, man. NQ is so weak. Right, there's our 5-minute breaker. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take a starter here. So one contract. So I'm gonna take a start here just in case 10. Fucking hell, man! Just in case 10 a.m. is the expansion. Why did that sound like a fucking robot? Because obviously this is taking it off of the 5-minute breaker block. Right, so what I've done here, I'm taking this on, yeah, so I'm going to take, what's it called, this on the 5-minute as a starter position, just anticipating if 10 a.m. wants to run higher. So this is just literally a small position, very light. And then if the 15-minute candle closes over this 15-minute breaker, then I can get more involved. So I'm just waiting. White Oscar got 3 rims, bro. Because it makes it more tidy and it keep all separate. Why? Are you jealous? So like I said, I've taken this on one micro on one of my evals. I wouldn't take this on a funded until I see the 15-minute candle closure. See, and that's why we wait for the 15-minute candle closure. Holy fuck. That's jokes. That is actually jokes. So the 50 ES gave the 15-minute break attack. Trump is popping off right now, by the way. The amount of notifications I'm getting right now is crazy. Fucking hell, look at ES. ES literally came back for the breaker. Right. 15-minute candle closure. If we get the retracement into the order block, then I'll get in. I've got a position on anyway. Right. Let's see if we can get it. Then I can get in full risk. So I want the retracement into the 15-minute breaker. There you go. Order filled. Fuck, man. Why does he keep shouting at me? How many contracts did I say I need to get in? Yeah, that's calm. I'm in 3 micros at the moment. Yeah, but he's sounding like a little fucking tin can man. That was such a harsh retracement. Look at the 5-minute. Look at that retracement, man. See, this 4-hour fair value gap is going to cause a bit of a problem for me. And now we've got S&T at the highs. Do you see that? S&T at previous 4-hour candle high with ES taking it. But I'm looking for this to be the wick. So if I draw this out in simple terms, my stop's in a very good position, so I'm happy with that. So my logic is here, I'm just going to add. I'm going to add. If I see NQ starting to displace higher, then I'll just add at other PD arrays like this breaker block, etc. That would be my logic. But for the time being, right, this would be break even here. Yeah, I'm in unfunded. But I've taken this very light. I've taken this at what is this today? I've taken this at 0.25 risk on funded because I'm already up very heavy. But like I said, this month for me has been more about scaling rather than payouts. So I've been trading evals a lot more heavy. If you don't feel comfortable taking this, then just wait for this break block here. As long as ES doesn't set those relative equal highs, I'm fine. And then you can always hold for higher, 3R. So that's my plan. If we get above this here, then I'll add. So you got this at the moment. But if shorts were to be the play, right, this is where you can get a bit conflicted. Because we've got this 4-hour gap, which you can see a 4-hour internal to external. Honestly, if we leave this 15-minute candle on that 15-minute fair value gap, there is no way ES is going to retrace to this break block again. I just completely forgot to send this into the Discord again. Shit. Alright, that's all sent in the Discord. Don, are you in this, Jablo? So right now I'm on one of my accounts copy traded along with 5 different evals. I'm in 3 micros. If we get above that breaker, just below the BE point, then I'll add 2 or 1 more micro. That'll be my logic on this. Don, how much did you take? Gabriel, did you get him? You need an external copy trader. So you would need like Tradecopia, TradeSync, any of them, and then you can log in. So like for example, if I could take this here, right, and it would copy trade across loads of other accounts. But I just do it manually on Trader 8. So we tagged into that 4-hour gap. So here this is where you can be a bit careful now because we have tagged into that gap. You see here. So I want us to invalidate any SMT. So I want YM higher now because YM's failed to sweep that high. Like, for example, this at the moment is our SMT, right? You see? So this could easily take a while, but my logic is it still stands. I'm still happy giving it a crack. Just trading back to the draws. But like, I still prefer shorts. I just want to see if we hold this 15 fair value gap. This could be a long ass trade. Right, I'm just going to put my stop loss in case Trump does some shit. I don't really set a TP because I'm normally here watching. Only love can bring you home. Oh, this is enjoyable. So we're just gonna be sitting here like a melon watching this play out. Maybe I've been nerfed. They're thinking that you can't keep taking these wins, and now I've been nerfed. Let me see what Trump's saying. So he's no longer live, is he? He's still live. He's doing something else now. I'm hoping Barron's in this with us. When we should be. He's holding a cabinet meeting at the moment. If you're in this trade, type 1 in the chat. If you're in this with me. Holy shit, I've got 114 subs on YouTube. Do you reckon I could get to how many subs do you reckon I can get to? I would love, like, it would be my dream to get to like a K. I know I'm not gonna do it this year, but YouTube's very difficult to find any kind of traction though. I'm not gonna lie. One. Nice. Don, is everyone's stop loss the same as mine? If you're in ES, I'd be at break even. I'd be at break even on ES already, or even reduce my stop to the fair value gap. 142. What does that mean? Maybe YM tags the 15-minute fair value gap, creates some SMT. I want a little cheeky NQ catch-up scenario. I'd love to see that. You said how many? Oh, I see. My bad. Yeah, I mean, after expansion, price might want to consolidate. That's perfectly normal. But what you need to understand is my risk is managed on this, so I'll just set and forget it. Like, if price doesn't show any displacement, then I've got no reason to add, So I'll just be setting and forgetting. I'm in 3 micros and I'll just chill, you know? Whatever happens, happens. As long as you would take this trade again and again, then you're following your plan. There's nothing else you can do. Like, to me, I would take this again. Ideally on ES, yes, because it's stronger. But I'm looking for NQ to at least play catch up. So what you can literally, if you feel any emotion, that's good. That's a good candle closure. That is a very good candle closure. You've now got this 15-minute fair value gap. Sweet. That is a very good candle closure. What did gold do in the end? I forgot to check it. Never tagged that 4-hour gap tag. 1 hour. Gold is consolidating. Can't touch gold. We have to rely on NQ for the money today. Rely on NQ. What did RTY do? Higher. RTY literally just pumped. It didn't even give an entry. Don Chabler, you must be past. You must be close to passing those Lucid accounts, no? I didn't realise when I paid this activation fee for Apex. I haven't paid an activation fee in a long time for Apex because I've still got the accounts. I just get payouts from them, but I did not realise how fucking expensive it is. Like, I knew it was a fair bit, but it's like 80 quid to fucking activate an account. So I think that's what, like, so how much was that total cost? Just under 100? That's still all 1k profit. How much are you risking on this? It was 80 for me for the 50k end of day activation. I paid it earlier. Then I brought a new one. A new eval to trade. Like, Trump, oh my days, man. This war Bloomberg is fucking popping off. You're risking 700? Yeah, nice. I'm not risking that heavy yet. I want to scale in. Similar thing to what I done with on RTY, where I scaled in. I want to scale in off of other PD arrays. Either you've also got this as well. You see? So what my plan of action is, set an alert there, right? Set an alert here. Set an alert there. Set an alert there. Set an alert at ES Asia High. And then you just let this thing do whatever it wants. Your risk is managed, your stop loss is in, you know. I'm just going to go get something to eat. Feel free to entertain yourself. You can just watch it. It'll be like watching paint dry. Right, I'm back and we haven't moved. I forgot to get anything to eat. It's just a bit dead, isn't it, for all of you? Like, we're watching the 15-minute. This is just going to move so fucking slow. So, we'll have to see. That was a very nice 15-minute candle closure, though. This is like, can you see how I'm reacting to price? Like I'm saying, if price does this, I'll do this. Especially in these type of markets that we're trading now. Even though technically I should be bearish, but like these type of markets, you have to be a bit more fucking careful with what's going on. What my plan will be if price invalidates this. All right, this fair value gap. I'll probably just get out manually. We will have a 1 hour gap there as well. You see how it's aligned with a 1 hour? We just wait for this 15-minute gap tag as well. Well, this is enjoyable. Fucking hell. I mean, I don't really know what else I can do here. There's nothing I can really speak about. But if anyone's got any questions, I mean, this is the time to ask them because we're just gonna be watching paint dry. For our gap tag there, created a new one at 10 a.m. I just don't like how gold's moving. It's like it's not got. It looks like we're consolidating. Inverse that 1 hour. What the fuck? Look at this shit, man. Holy fuck. Expansion, met with consolidation. I need some displacement if I'm going to add. NQ gave up. NQ has given up, yeah. What my idea would be is if we candle close through this inverse, not only will I add, I'll also move my current position up to that. NQ been rebellious recently. There's that 4 hour gap tag. Rebellious. Every time I trade. Just let it. Just leave it. what's it called? Just set and forget this. Like, I'm legit watching Netflix on my phone right now. Bro, it expands 5 years from my injury. Have you ever tried marketing in lower? Or I guess that'll mess up your risk to reward, right? Like a barber. Like a barber. Trump's getting worse every day. Ba ba ba. I'm doing a sing song. Fuck, man. What's up, Don? I'm currently in this on NQ. Yeah, ES did give the entry. ES is stronger, but like, this is just fun. I just want, after I saw the 4 hours start to flip, I went long, and I'm just gonna target Asia on ES, and then I'll manage. I want NQ to play catch up. ES did actually give the tag though, but I was already in NQ. So this 15-minute civvy is causing problem. Is Trump? I know. Is Trump talking yet? I know he was in that cabinet thing. They were waiting for him. Right, here you go. Trump speak. Yep. He's now doing. They're waiting for him. Wait, I'll show you. They're waiting for Trump right now. I'm actually gonna put it on my TV, I think, because if he is gonna start yapping, I need to know when it is. When is this? Where is I'm gonna get YouTube up on there. Can you all see this? Wait. This is what we're waiting for. Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking. We're waiting for this at the moment. So we'll keep this up. Can I pop this out so it just floats? No. So I'm just going to keep that there because I'm waiting for that. Can you not see it? Right. Still waiting. Can you all see this live? Yeah or no? Is there anyone actually here? There's no one here, I'll just leave. Because we're just watching this shit. Da 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 da. They're waiting for Trump. This is why Price is doing this. Apparently, anyway. It's just the problem is that the market's so like dictated by Trump now. It's actually not even funny. Like everything, right, that like I've ever traded or I've ever tested or like even all my back testing streams, right? Trump was never the common like Trump wasn't even a thing. Like he wasn't even president, right? So now this is the only thing that's like sort of determining and changing everything now. This is the only variable that's changed. I'm off now, mate. Yeah, take care, lover. Take care. I just want to reduce my risk the first chance I can get. If we get any kind of displacement above the highs, I'll reduce. And if I see the 15-minute gap getting validated, I'll get out. No need for me to stay in for a full loss. This is what I've started doing recently. There's no point. If I can clearly tell when price is going to invalidate my position, then I'll get out early. I'll cut my losses earlier and then let my winners go for longer. It's just logic. So they started streaming 70 minutes ago and they're still waiting for Trump. I'm so fucking bored. I'm so fucking bored. Holy fuck. I literally might come off of the stream here because I just can't be fucked. Let's look at gold. See, we've got this SMT here. Silver failed to take the high. These look fresh. If we get some kind of reversal. Yeah, I'm in NQ now. Very light though. Right, Trump's. It's just, the video's just starting. What's this live saying? YM's taking the strength still. It wasn't even live. He's just fucking. What the shit? We're just watching this at the moment. Waiting for Big Man. See, my logic is, right, if this obviously fails, then we're obviously going to go and take those relative equal lows. Right, I'm not going to lie, this is just going to be fucking watching paint dry. So I'm just going to come off because this is just pointless. Unless gold's just fucking going higher. That's not good. You don't want gold to go higher, that's not good. Oh wait, hello. Did I see a Big Man?
Congratulations to you. An amazing family that were here yesterday in the Oval, sworn in. His family is amazing, so thank you very much. We're now on day 41 of the disgraceful Democrat shutdown of Mark Wayne's department. Congratulations. We came into a department that shut down by the radical Democrats. But Democrats are really punishing the American people. I saw it today on one of the shows where they were interviewing people at the airport, and they're all angry at the Democrats. They say they're actually angry at Schumer. I didn't think anyone knew his name. One woman said that Schumer is a disgrace to our country. But they're angry at the Democrats. They know what's happening. But they're punishing the American people, including.
Well, if this gap gets invalidated, shorts will be the play. If we inverse this 15-minute. Do you see this? Because we'll have 4-hour SMT. Oh, actually no. There's not even any SMT. There is. There is SMT. Like this. You could take. If this 15-minute gap gets inversed. Depending on what your rules are, you could take a stab at this. It's just there's relative equal highs everywhere and relative equal lows.
They need to end the shutdown immediately, or we'll have to take some very drastic measures. This morning I want to give an update on the Operation Epic Fury, which is an appropriate name because we are absolutely obliterating them. over the past 3 weeks, we've been hitting Iran's military capabilities at a level that few people have ever seen before. People never knew there was such a capability. We're the strongest military anywhere in the world by far. I built it during my first administration, and I used it during my second administration. Unfortunately, because I'm not going to have to use it.
Hate it when you frame things. Yeah, for real.
Force and precision and skill
For real, for real.
the world has really witnessed, although you
I wouldn't be surprised if either side played out. That's my problem here. Like, I'm reacting to what the 4 hours doing, but equally I can see lower.
using their missiles and drone stockpiles, destroying their defense industrial base.
But like, my logic is, especially if we do inverse that gap, I'm getting out. Because then the shorts will start playing, I reckon, off that 4 hour gap of SMT at the highs.
The missiles don't do any good, and we've knocked out probably close to 90% of the launchers, probably more than 90% of the missiles themselves. Between some they fired and more than they fired, we knocked out. We've also destroyed a lot of the factories. We're continuing to do that, but a lot of the factories where they manufacture the drones and the missiles.
He's talking about drones now. Looking for Diddy Candle in 15 minutes.
Go one way, they don't come back, because for the most part we're shooting them down.
But like now, this is good though for longs because we create it as SMT, and that means that's a secured stop loss if price closes above this high, I would say.
All these stories that get printed like, oh, I want to make a deal.
Trump's talking about tech though, by the way.
And anybody that saw what was happening over there would understand why they want to make a deal. But they say, oh, we're not talking to them. Anybody,
Trump is talking about, just be careful.
they're not fools. They're very smart, actually, in a certain way. And they're great negotiators. I say they're lousy fighters, but they're great negotiators. They are begging to work out a deal. I don't know if we'll be able to do that.
Fucking hell, man.
They should have done that 4 weeks ago. They should have done it 2 years ago.
Correct. Holy shit.
They should have done it when we first came into office, because 2 years ago they had free reign.
Oh my god.
Worst president in the history of our country. What he allowed to happen to our country at the borders, and even with a thing like
What the fuck is this?
7 years, every president should have done this. They should have done it a long time ago, because you cannot give lunatics a nuclear weapon, and they would have had a big one. It stopped really when we did the B-2, but even before that, the Barack Hussein Obama, what he did where he gave them the Iran nuclear deal, gave them free will toward a nuclear weapon. Basically, he chose Iran over Israel and others that didn't want
My water Bloomberg is popping off right now.
a deal. Had I not terminated that
Holy fuck.
nuclear weapon years ago,
It is actually, like, it is pinging every single second.
one of the reasons you know about the guarantee is because their neighbors were sort of like bystanders. They weren't involved very much. They didn't choose any side. They didn't want to, because people were
For real.
concerned with Iran. There was a big black cloud over the Middle East. They were concerned, but all of a sudden the war starts, and they start shooting at these 5, in particular 5 countries. They start shooting at Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Oman. They start shooting at them, and everybody was shocked, including us. You know why? Because they're sick, and they had a plan to take over the Middle East. And some of those missiles that were shot at them were locked long before we even started
I think someone might have to put a hit out on him.
and loaded.
I'm not going to say any names, but it's going to cause a lot of traders to not make any money.
So right now their navy is sunk in the largest elimination of a foreign navy that has taken place, maybe ever, but certainly since World War II. Their air force is gone. Their anti-aircraft and communications capabilities are totally dismantled. And one of the problems
Like, what the...
they deal with us is we deal with people, and that people aren't able to communicate with anybody else. You know, because all of their leadership has been gone. The first level is gone, and they meant to pick
That is so close to taking me out. It's a joke.
they're all gone because they didn't make a deal, and because they're sick people. They're really sick. weeks it was okay to have a group of
That is going to take me out.
nuclear capability, nuclear weapons. And if we didn't attack with the B-2 bombers, they would have had a nuclear weapon within 2 weeks of that, maybe 4 weeks. But between 2 and 4 weeks, they were.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Fuck this guy. Nah, he's actually pissed me off big time. Nah, fuck this cunt. Seriously. What the fuck? Why am I not out? What's going on?
Order filled.
It fucking brought me into... It brought... Swear down, it kept me in a position. I literally had my orders on. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. On my stop loss, I put I put buy stop, so it brought three more contracts. That was a what, a 558 stop loss, loss, sorry, $500 loss. So now I'm going to assume the shorts are the play. Like this. So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to take a trade like this. I mean, it's just fucking shit what this cunt's doing. So now, I assume now we're going to go for these relative equal lows. That's my logic now. Like that's my logic on what price is gonna do now. Let me just check I am out of all these fucking positions. That is actually fucking shit, man. Like, my logic is now... Holy fuck. We've actually had this order block here. Oh. We've actually had this form. This is our down close. This is our bearish order block. Gold's doing jack shit. I personally, even though the setup's here, I'm not taking anything else today. I'm not gonna lie, I don't trust it with this Trump guy. But we can, I mean, just make a note of this inverse value gap here. This would be a setup I'd take if I was gonna take anything. If I didn't take that long, I'd be in this. I just don't want to do it now with him yapping away. Just doesn't sit right with me. And with the relative equal highs above. The Asia highs. But like, that is fucking shit, honestly. I've been nerfed. Trump has fucking nerfed me. Let's watch if these play out though in this short. Beautiful tag. Beautiful. I can't believe I fucking took a bigger loss than I needed to. I took like $120 loss more than I needed to. Fuck, man. Oh, let's watch the fucking shorts play out then. Fucking cunt. Let's watch these fuckers play out. Did everyone get stop loss? People still in. But hey ho, not a lot you can do. Other than that, guys, there's not much point in me being on here. Be very careful today. So I'm now. This is my last day of trading. Anything I take tomorrow will be from my phone, right? So logically, right? I've ended the week. What is it? On 3R. Right. Other than that, there's not much point stressing about price. Hopefully Trump has an accident over the weekend and then we come back Monday and start demolishing the markets. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will do a trade because it's just gonna be me moaning about Trump. I'll see if I do a trade breakdown. I'll see if I have time. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching and take care. Take it easy.